Hey guys, for today, Wednesday, April 1st, you guys are going to open up the assignment, and the assignment is called Bird Beak Activity. When you open this, it's going to open up a slideshow that you can type on. The assignment is called Frankenbird. If you know anything about Frankenstein, it was all about taking all these random human parts, putting them together, and wham, Frankenstein was born. You guys are going to do the same thing with birds. We're going to take the head, the wings, the feet. You guys can choose what you want to use for your bird, and we're going to create a bird and put it in an environment with hopefully it's going to survive. So first thing that you're going to do is go to this link, and it's going to open up the Build a Bird website. When this opens up, let me get this so you guys can see the questions too. It's going to look something like this. So you guys can pick wings, you can create a head that you want your bird to have, maybe some feet, and you'll also click a habitat. So based on this bird, I might choose something like dead trees, and done. So this is going to calculate the chance of survival that your bird has to survive in the environment that we gave it. So this bird unfortunately only has 2.4% chance of survival. It will also give you some descriptors of what each of these body parts is used for. So for this bird, the bird's head is designed for sucking nectar from flowers. Its feet, it'll also tell you kind of the bad things about this bird. The feet there aren't a lot of nectar producing flowers along the shoreline of ponds, so the environment that I chose probably isn't the best for this bird. So if we look over here at the questions, it's going to ask you a few things about this assignment. So the first question says a duck's beak is best used for. So if I go back up here to restart, I can create a bird that has the duck head and kind of fill in the rest. And then it's going to tell me what the head of a duck is actually best for. So then you guys will either highlight your answer or you guys can delete the incorrect ones. Next talks about the hawk's wings are best known for. So we have the hawk wings. So what are they best known for? Highlight or delete the ones that you do not want to have on there. Now, the most important thing about this, no matter what bird you create, we're trying to think about what environment might it actually be able to survive in. For example, a really small hummingbird might not be able to survive as well in a pond as it would like a garden. So I want you guys to think about, is the habitat not important, somewhat important, or very important for that animal? After that, you guys are going to try to create the best bird possible. So if I create a bird like this, it should have a pretty high chance of survival. So this one has 50% chance of survival. So I want you guys to mess around, try to use as many combinations as possible. There is a combination that will give you a 100% chance. So I want you guys to try to find that and describe what traits and habitat makes the most successful bird. After you find the best survival chances, I want you guys to find the worst possible. So this could just be a Mod Podge of different types of animal features. I think the one that I did first was a pretty good one. So if I click done, this is a pretty goofy looking bird. This chance of survival for this bird is only 20%. I've seen some that get down to 0.2%. So I want you guys to try and just kind of mess around and find the goofiest looking bird that has no chance of survival. Your last question talks about, even though this is a pretty good bird, what would make it so that this bird doesn't have a 100% chance? Even some of the birds that look like they actually could survive, maybe something like this. What makes it so that this bird only has a 50% chance compared to something that might have the 100% chance? Is it competition, not being able to fly, or not having many familiar friends? So once you guys get these questions done, up in the top corner, you're going to have a turn in button. Make sure you push that turn in button. That way I can see that you're finished and I can get it graded. But otherwise, after you get these questions done, feel free to mess around. You can send me some of the ugliest birds that you have and just kind of let me know how it goes. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.